Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be diving in to the Ender Chicken. So I hope you guys are ready. Alright, so I know the base doesn't look that great as of right now, but believe me, here in just a few episodes, some things are really going to start to change once we get our tablet, or not tablet, our EMC table. There's going to be several things that I want to change. We might even wipe the whole base and start fresh, which is exactly what I would love to do, since once you get EMC, things sort of really start to change. And I'm super excited for that. So let's kind of go over what I have done so far. So I know today we're going to be hopefully fighting the chicken, so be prepared. Near the end of the episode, we are going to be fighting that chicken that is the Ender Dragon replacement. But as you can see, I did go ahead and just breed these two together. Whenever you breed your Draconium chickens with your Ender Pearl chickens, it'll make awakened Draconium chickens, and they produce the nuggets. These actually produce full ingots, but these produce nuggets. But this produces at a fast enough rate once you 10-10-10 them, that you shouldn't really have to worry too much about this resource. But yeah, we're going to be getting into that. So getting into Draconic Evolution just requires a bit of crafting. There's really just several things you need to craft. So let's start with that. One thing is getting nether stars in here. I have tons of nether stars at this point. Like, we have so many stacks. By the way, we also have tons of legendary loot crates and all these resources. Man, it's starting to become insane at this point. But like I said, it becomes even more insane once you get an EMC tablet or table. I always say tablet, but believe me, the tablet is a huge difference in this pack compared to the table, at least in cost. They do exactly the same thing. It's just, I guess, one's more convenient, so it costs you more. Plus, it's the in-game recipe requirement. So, anyways, we're gonna need to make these basic fusion injectors, and we're gonna need 10 of them. Normally, you might need 9 to do most of everything in Draconic, but we need 10 especially. And so we're definitely gonna need 10 of each of these independent items. So I'm just gonna make as many as I can of these Draconic cores. For right now, it looks like we run out of gold or something. What did I run out of on those? Gold? No, I have plenty. I guess it was just power. So anyways, I'm just going to make a few of those for right now. And we're going to start working on this. I should have enough blocks, so we should be able to make all of this. We're going to need 10 of these. Perfect. Then we're going to need the main thing, the fusion core itself, which requires lapis blocks. I think we even have lapis blocks. No, I was wrong there. We don't have lapis blocks. Let's go ahead and make a few. So yeah, we should be able to hopefully defeat it with Wyvern armor. If not Wyvern armor, then we may be able... I don't know. I'm still thinking you can defeat it with Wyvern armor. But we may just step it up one notch and go Draconic all the way. I don't know. That just... I mean, that sounds like it would work. Who knows? Anyways, I'm going to get these placed down like so. And then in the center, I'm going to need a block to place this up one. So just any block. How about nasty looking andesite? There we go. And we'll place that. Boom. We have Draconic crafting pretty much ready to go. Only thing we need now is points. And not to get our keys stuck, but points. I already have several of them. We're going to need 10 points altogether. So we should... I don't know. I don't know how many we actually have. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Alright. And the configurator, which is very, very useful. Especially for this task. This is one of those things that, I mean, you just have to place a lot of them down. And you don't have to config each and every one of them. By the way, I'm stepping on the pressure plate. And like I said, this is temporary placement, but this is where we're going to get this done at. Things really change once you get the dragon egg and kill the dragon. Or chicken. Dragon, chicken, whatever. Anyways, the configurator is done. We have all of them configured. This thing's basically ready to go. So what we need to do really is upgrade these to Wyvern tier. So this is going to take a little bit of power to do, and it's going to take a little bit of time to do, but it's going to be well worth it in the end. We need to get these things up to Draconic tier. I believe that is pretty easy to do. But we're going to need 10 of each of these items. The main thing is Wyvern cores are going to require Draconic cores themselves. So really, we just need a lot of Draconic cores. Like, a lot. Looks like Draconium is something we're lacking in. Well, that's fine. Like, we have tons of Draconium just built up over here. So I'll grab some of that. And yeah, I'm going to continue. I'm going to go ahead and get these things crafted up. And you've seen the recipe there. This right here, basically we just need one of each of these items. And we need 10 of them a piece in order to get this process going. So we now have all the items in our inventory basically ready to go. These are the items you're going to need in the exact amount. And these will actually be split like so. So it'll be just like this. And if you keep them split, they'll actually go in your system a lot better. And then a redstone controller, for right now, or redstone clock, we're going to slap this on top. Mainly because this will actually tick this block. And, oh, wow, look at that. There's actually a document thing now here. That wasn't there before, that's new. At least I haven't seen it in a while. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these items placed in. I'm just going to place them in like this. These will automatically pop in your inventory as long as you have them split inside your inventory. You just throw them in like that. And we're going to grab one of these and just throw it in. And it should automatically start. We don't even have to click it because there is a clock up here that is giving it a redstone tick every like 60 ticks or so. By the way, once it hits this point, you can acceleration wand it. Oh yeah. And there we go. We've gotten an upgrade. So yeah, we need to just keep doing this process. It'll automatically start. I don't really have to worry about it. And once we hear that dung noise that it makes, that one, we can start acceleration wanding it. And that really speeds up the process. It saves you about half the time. Now, when we go to move stuff, we need to shift, pull the items out, and then place them in there, and then just remove this. And then keep doing the exact same process over and over again. And that's how you upgrade your Draconic fusion injectors. So we're just getting our last one done, at least for the Wyvern tier, because we're fixing to upgrade these guys. We're fixing to upgrade these guys to the big leagues. Yeah. And these are fixing to be upgraded even more. So over here, we're definitely going to need blocks. Right now we have 5 of these, so I'm probably going to have to sit here and acceleration wand this for a little bit. Because we technically need 10 of them in order to upgrade this fully. So, we have 10 of those, and let's also take a look at Draconic. What else are we going to need? I think we have everything else, we just really are waiting for the Awakened. Honestly, I believe that's it. Yeah, we should be good. So, we're going to be upgrading these. These just require 4 more diamond and a Wyvern core. These are going to be 2 Wyvern cores. I made 10 of them, so I'm going to need to make 10 more Wyvern cores in order to complete this craft. And just need 10 Awakened Draconian blocks. And we should be pretty much ready to go. So yeah, all I got to do is kind of... Actually, I might be able to... Yeah, I just have to acceleration wand this a little bit. So the next step is actually going to require the exact same process, just with these different items that I talked about just a second ago. And all I got to do is put these in. And that should auto start. And it should drain a little bit of power for each of these craft. It's going to be like 1 million a piece to pull this in, as you can see. But, I mean, once we get it in there, it should be good to go. And I do believe that each one of these are set to unlimited. And the limits are set off to these as well. Maybe off of that one, but limits need to be set to off. And then we should be good, and there we go. Draconic Fusion Crafter. Oh yeah, we're getting somewhere, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these up. So now that that thing is fully upgraded, we can start working on our armor and also the weapons. And I think I'm going to push, since I have the ability to, I think I should be able to push towards the weapons. I don't think it's going to cost too much. Yeah, the actual cost upgrade is not that crazy. This one, though, requires a lot more. So, yeah, I don't know. We may just stick with Wyvern to get started. And we'll see if we can fight the chicken with Wyvern. If we fail at fighting the chicken with Wyvern, we know we're going to need to upgrade. But I do believe we can upgrade these with vanilla enchants. And one enchant, since I did test this pack beforehand, I kind of know what enchants to kind of have on your gear. That will kind of help you, you know, be pushed along to be able to not take as much damage from the chicken. So, in order to do that, let's just go ahead and make Wyvern gear. Now, we really didn't need all of this to make Wyvern gear, but it's good that we have this now. And so that way later on we won't have to worry about too much of this. So the big part of each piece of armor here and tools is this Wyvern energy core. This thing is actually not too bad to make. So I'm going to go ahead and make 4, and then we're going to have a sword and a bow. Pickaxe I'm not too worried about. We have this pickaxe for right now. We'll make the pickaxe later. I'm more worried about weapons and armor. Full sets. So, let's go ahead and make this. This also requires a wyvern core. So we need 1 apiece. And I think the weapons required, so I'm just going to make enough for those as well. And we're going to go ahead and make a diamond helmet. Diamond chestplate. Diamond leggings. And diamond boots. Like I said, this armor is not that great, so just keep that in mind. It's not the best, but it does get the job done. This is going to pretty much drain our power completely empty as well, because I think each piece holds 4 million RF, and we only have a buffer of 12 million. So this will definitely drain our energy buffer, which we have to be careful because it might actually turn off our system here temporarily. Alright, so let's go to the bow. The bow is going to require a regular bow. And there we go. And like I said, we can enchant each one of these, which is going to be really nice. And there went our power. So yeah, each one of these pieces basically need to recharge. It's only being charged at the moment from our simple power source that we have. This isn't the greatest power source in the world, guys. So yeah, this is really being limited by what we currently have set up. So last but not least is the wyvern sword. That bad boy should fill up. And now we actually need to get this thing enchanted. So the best way to do that is probably with Ender.io, the enchanter. So we've already made dark steel. We made that a while back ago. So if we grab this, and we already have an anvil, I do believe I placed it somewhere. Maybe it's back in here. Yes, it went in here. Okay. So yeah, if we use this enchanter, we can place these 2 bad boys here. We should be able to use some of the experience that we have here and that we've gained over the time to go ahead and give ourselves blast protection. So let's go ahead and look up blast protection. We need max blast protection, which is going to be gunpowder. So we'll grab a couple stacks of that. A couple books. Because we are going to need these book and quills. So let's go ahead and make some books. I think we have paper now. Should have plenty of paper. Because we can make that out of rice. What else can we make it out of? Sugarcane. We can also make it out of other things. But anyways. We only need a few books. So let's get a bunch of book and quills. Feathers. We should be able to get those. Why does it tell me I get feathers this way? That's not true. Anyways, we should be able to get some feathers. Just a couple. If we had chicken essence, that would be another way we can get it. But technically, we only need a few. There we go. Sorry, guys. I needed your feathers. Alright. With that being said, that should be enough books. There's 4, and then it's 5. That'll help us get an enchant on our bow. So, awesome. So let's get some protection. The main thing is blast protection. And like I said, we need lapis as well. And we're going to make that in here. Gunpowder, book, and this will require some levels. So we are going to definitely need a bit of experience here. Just like that. Perfect. And another book. Blast protection. We need more levels. You can hold shift, by the way. It'll consume the whole stack. Another blast protection, and 21 levels. We need a little bit more. Hopefully that'll support everything that we're going to be making here in a minute. And another blast protection. Awesome. So this should greatly increase our chances of survival, at least in this armor. And we should be able to enchant ourselves. So let's go ahead and do this. Pop open our anvil. We should be able to add vanilla enchants to this. Yes, protection. Good old-fashioned blast protection. Alright, looks like we need some more levels. By the way, we can also grab some levels from over here. Add experience. Nearly empty the tank, I guess. I don't know how much was actually in there. Looks like a little bit. Does that have it on there? No. So yeah, we're getting close. And last but not least, our boots. Alright, so that all has protection on it. We can also do something very interesting with this, I think. And what colors do we have that'd be good dye? The yellow would actually be a good dye. Or black. Ooh, black dye would actually be pretty cool. Let's actually take all this off. And we should be able to dye each individual piece completely black. That's going to look super eerie. Oh yeah. And it actually... Oh, it doesn't render on the character. Oh, I thought it was going to render on the character, but it doesn't. It only renders in your inventory. Bummer. Anyways. Back to this. Alright, let's get... I guess the good enchant for the bow. We can take a look at the enchants for the bow. Even though this already has some pretty good stats in its own. It can be equipped with Infinity, Power, which might be worth it, Withering, and Punch. I think Power 5 is what we want. So, what is it going to take to get Power 5? What am I searching here? Power 5. Flint. Wow. So, just a little bit of flint. And we should be good. I think. I don't remember how much it exactly was. That's power 2. We need more flint. There we go. 33. So it's going to require 33 levels. Which is fine. We have tons of experience here. We're literally voiding it. We have that much. I really need to be melting it down. There's our power. And let's equip that to our bow. And there we go. Infinity would be nice, but the problem with Infinity is... Oh, it just requires Grains of Infinity. Let's do that. So we have some Grains of Infinity. By the way, we should have more, but no. So Grains of Infinity. We also need another book, right? Which means we need to kill another chicken. Which means we could technically breed a chicken. And get it that... Well, technically we have so many eggs. We don't even need these chickens in here. I have so many chicken eggs. What do I even care for? Sitting here thinking about that. I'm like, what do I even need that for? I have so many chickens. So many. Way too many chickens. So yeah, let's see. How expensive is this? We totally have enough. And let's go ahead and grab a little bit more. And that should be enough to put it on our bow. Awesome. Now we have Infinity, which means we should be able to use it without any arrows in our inventory. Ah, oh, so nice. Okay, so this thing has some upgrades. I have my hotkey set to 5, but you can actually open the HUD and everything and configure how this is set. But there are some settings on here. You have explosion power, that you can set for your Draconic Evolution equipment. So that is something we might use against the chicken. I don't know how expensive energy-wise it is. It's probably pretty expensive. I don't know how it'll affect our base. It may blow a hole in the base if I decide to use this. I don't know. Worth a shot, literally. That's such a bad pun. So 4. How much energy does that cost? A little bit. A little bit. It should tell me. It's going to cost 524,000 RF fatigue. It tells me right there per shot. So we better make these shots count. Because we can run out of power really quick. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and clear out our inventory. We have one more thing we have to do before we can fight this chicken. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but we really do. For one thing, let's turn this off. Let's turn off the power here. I don't want me killing myself on accident. The velocity modifier is turned all the way up. I don't want magnification on or auto fire. Everything should be good. So, what you're going to need for this task is very simple. A platform from which to stand on. And you're going to have to be very careful when you do this. You're going to need it to be too high. We're going to need to throw down some chickens and hope we get an adult one. Which is, I mean, it's not a 100% chance. There's a small chance we could get an adult one. If we don't get an adult one, we could just use seeds. Alright, so we did not get an adult one, which is okay. Perfectly fine. What we'll do is we'll just make one of these an adult really quick by feeding it a bunch of seeds. And let's make this one a full-grown one. Why not? So yeah, if you feed it a bunch of seeds, you can reduce its growing timer by quite a lot. And it usually takes about a whole stack to reduce its timer all the way. Once this guy grows up to a full chicken, that's when we can have some fun. Let's take these seeds. You see he's a full chicken now? He doesn't actually see me. Oh, I love how... Look at they're following him. That's interesting. But yeah, we're going to have to hit this guy with a stick. Alright, so as you can see, he is very, very angry. We just hit him with a stick. And we got to kill this guy. And... there we go. And what happens is you get a chicken stick. We're going to have this chicken stick for the battle. So, better have it now than never. Let's also go ahead and change something. This is supposed to be over here. That's supposed to be seeds. There we go. Perfect. Anyways, let's go ahead and get everything ready, and we're going to head to the end very soon. I am also going to need some torch launchers. I'm going to make a couple of those, because we're definitely going to need a torch launcher. By the way, if you make one of these, they are full of torches, but if you have some torches in your inventory, it'll refill the durability on these things. But anyways, we're going to head to the end. So, we're here in the end, and a big part of this chicken battle is the size of the destruction that it can generate. Yeah, this thing can generate some crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. I did not want to place you a cake. Come on now. But yeah, we're going to be mining a very, very far distance away from our current location. Yeah, it's going to take us a little bit of time, but we're going to get through here. I want to mine quite a ways. Like, I want this to be a giant walkway, because this explosion and the amount of damage this chicken can do can get kind of crazy. It is a pretty large-scale blast, so you don't want to do this in your base. You don't want to do this anywhere that is going to cause issues. And just the end is a little easier, mainly because the only thing that's really going to get in your way is Enderman. And you won't have mobs getting in your way, and Endermen are normally not going to bother you unless you look at them, so your best bet is to probably keep it like this, and just get as far away as possible. And once you do that, here's what you need to do. Clear out a little room, because believe me, you don't need that large of an area. It's going to become very clear very, very soon. And you're going to mine sort of up quite a bit. Once you get far enough away... I can't believe I'm placing cake. Oh boy. You're going to want to mine up, because the higher you are, the less likely you are to teleport back into the world. Which, yes, can happen and happens quite often. So you can either dig a tunnel straight up, or I'm just going to make a little walkway. It's going to be a little bit easier. And of course get ghost blocks popping up on me. But yeah, we're going to dig up, because I just don't think there's enough room from the space that you start at. We're getting there. We're at Y level 20. Probably going to go up to 32. Just to be on the safe side. And then we should be good from there. We could probably start the chicken fight. We are going to have to mine a little bit further in this direction as well once we get up here. So I'm going to mine a little bit more this way. That's where this birthday pick really comes in handy. And you're going to make sure to light this up, because you don't want... You want to be able to see a little bit. Alright, so, here we go. Let's clear out a little room. Doesn't really matter, because this thing is going to wreck this area anyways. Completely destroy it. And yeah, we're gonna have to be careful. So, let's go ahead and build the spawner for this. Man, I am kind of scared, actually. Because I'm afraid that this armor might not be good enough. But with blast protection, hopefully it is. Hopefully. You do need a chicken stick, so just be prepared. You also need glass bottles, because we're going to be picking up the dragon's breath with it. Alright. We don't even have flight, so you definitely don't want flight, actually. Flight can cause a lot of issues. We're also going to have some golden apples. And we have a meat feeder, so we technically have full saturation at all times. So that's another great thing. So let's go ahead and make this spawner. We need obsidian in a pattern just like so, with a block of diamond in the center. This is the spawner, and then all you gotta do is place an egg. And guys, I don't think you're ready. You drop an egg down. And that starts the animation. I'm getting out of the way, because this does break a lot of blocks. As you can see. Oh, by the way, let's make sure we have this on. Explosions on. We want to do as much damage as possible. Okay, so you hear that. That will basically go through blocks, and we'll destroy them. But this is what he looks like. How you doing? Okay. Oh my gosh. You see that shield there? This is why we need the torch launcher. We want to get out of its way, and this is why we also need blast protection. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Let's hit him with this. This removes his protection. And we're going to hit him with this. Oh boy, our armor really taking a hit there. We don't want to stay in his way. But yes, we want to make sure we get as much damage on him as possible. Is he just not taking any damage at all? I guess he's resistant to blasts? I'm sort of confused now. Okay, so he will take some hits. Let's get out of the way. I'm also not seeing any dragon's breath being spawned, which is another worrisome thing. We do need him to spawn, dragon's breath. Or we will not be able to do anything. Come on, please use your laser or something. Laser, please? Okay. Can you please shoot your laser? Sad when we're asking it to do that. Alright, this is doing its spawn chicken egg thing. Alright, come on. I need you to do it. Is it just because he needs to be at a lower health? Let's try. Alright, he's doing the spin thing again. Alright. There it goes. There we go, Dragon's Breath. Alright, well we tried, that didn't actually work. I'm kind of confused why that's not actually working. I mean, we should get Dragon's Breath. Seems like kind of a rare ordeal. It did drop down. It did drop down. And I hope he drops it on spawn, because, I mean, we can kill him. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we got dragon scales and stuff like that, but we didn't actually get what I really wanted, which was Dragon's Breath. I'm going to try him one more time, and I want to see if I can get this. Now, be careful, don't drop your dragon egg on it, because that has a chance of spawning the Chaos Chicken, which is way, way, way more powerful than this thing, by the way. Way, way more powerful. By the way, bottles of Ender Air are something we can actually get as well. Alright. We'll let this load up. I'm hoping he spawns some, because then we could probably easily kill him. There he goes. Actually, I just heard the 1 minute timer. That means there's literally 1 minute before the server restarts. Let's get out of here. Probably a bad time to spawn him. Bad time. Bad timing. Alright, so here we go again with him. I want to see if he only does his laser while he's in that mode. Because there's some Dragon's Breath right here. Like, no. That is Dragon's Breath. Why is it not letting me pick it up? There we go. Give me your laser again. Alright, I'm finding it, but I'm not getting any. Which is kind of not okay. I mean, I'm trying my best to get to it as fast as possible. I mean, I'm right-clicking on it with these bottles. I mean, I'm trying. It's just not working. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got some! We got some! Oh, that was a little difficult, but we did get it. We got it. All we need is one. All we needed was one. This is absolutely hilarious. So, by the way, we should be able to hit him now. Well, maybe. Let's get him now. There we go. I can't believe he's not susceptible to bows. Like, he's not susceptible to the bow damage. Alright, let's go ahead and eat some. He hasn't done the explosion thing either. I think he only does that when it gets sort of rough. Also, let's see if we can't get another dabble of this. Doesn't look like it. We have one. Oh, we got 2. Okay, good, 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 good. We got a few of them. That's what I wanted. Yeah, we got to get rid of these guys. Oh, boy. Alright, yeah, let's get out of the way. Let's kind of, like, rethink about this. We need to get to him. But we don't need Endermen on us. There we go. And he is done. Nice. And we are in a hole. Nice. Alright, so let's grab our stuff. And guys, we are pretty much done with this. We are done with this fight. For the most part. I think we could find him a couple more times. It's not actually that hard, and we get these dragon scales from it. And these dragon scales can be used to make armor. That is actually really nice in comparison to the Draconic armor. It's still not better than Draconic, but it is definitely good. It's just kind of interesting. I guess the bow was kind of a waste of time because it wasn't actually taking damage from the bow, unless it's mainly because of the blast damage being used on it. Maybe because maybe you can set like TNT traps for it, and maybe that would affect it. I don't know. But anyways, guys, we did a lot. We got a lot. Look at that. We got fire resistance. How do we get fire resistance? I don't even understand. Does this give you fire resistance? I guess it does. It has to. But anyways, we got what we wanted. 5 Dragon's Breath. That is awesome. So with that Dragon's Breath that we ended up getting, oh, we should be good now. Let's take a look at what we can actually use this Dragon's Breath for. And mainly, it's in Project E. This is what's really going to kick us off. This is the only gate we really had to get into Project E, and that was the Philosopher's Stone. We needed the Ender Star right here. This is all we needed. And guys, we have it. Which means we can get to Project E and make a Philosopher's Stone. We need a block of emerald. And I think 2 blocks of diamond. And 2 blocks of goldstone. And guys, we have a Philosopher's Stone now. Oh, this is nice. This is so nice. Alright, so let's get some of this stuff cleared out. We end up getting dragon hearts as well. Alright, clear that. I want to keep that Dragon's Breath safe and sound. And this is where I really wanted coal. Lots of coal. And it was for this specific reason. I basically want to take this coal, and you can surround it with a like this, and basically put the Philosopher's Stone in. Oh wait, it's actually like this, I think. Right? How does it actually go? Am I losing my mind? 4 coal, alchemist coal. Oh, it's only 4. My bad. So it's only 4 coal. Like that. And that'll give us alchemical coal. And a lot of alchemical coal will give us Mobius fuel. Which is insane. These fuel types are really nice, by the way. And then we take this fuel and we upgrade that to Eternalist fuel. And what we'll use Eternalist fuel for later on is making red matter, and then dark matter is made like this with diamond blocks in the center, and that will get us dark matter. The reason I want this is because we're going to work towards an energy condenser, and this is what it takes to get an energy condenser. 4 dark matter, which is nothing. 4 dark matter, a dirt chest and a crystal chest, and that gets us into Project E. And once we have the energy condenser, we can make the transmutation table in a matter of no time. The only other thing we have left to do is to get the neutronium. And for this project alone, you really only need a little bit of neutronium. But the reason I couldn't do it before is because we needed nether stars. Now we have tons of nether stars and tons of diamonds, so there's really no issue. And if we want to make diamond, we can make diamond now with the Philosopher's Stone. Take a look here. You can see if we want to make diamond, we can do it with an emerald, or you can do it with gold. And gold will also produce diamond. Very, very nice. It's all based off of EMC. So guys, Today has been really interesting. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.